I know that people need to hear practical information about how to get to healing, how to get to wellness and to better. And
Mm.
so all in one place where you got all of these experts offering that, I'm in. Yes. Oh, let me in.
When I heard the name, honestly, the very first time, go higher. And at any time I feel that God is introducing or more so inviting us to do anything, and it sounds like what's happening now. I'm excited. I'm all hands in. It's all about building the kingdom. I feel like the different things I've experienced, I went through in life to get me to a place to surrender to going higher, right? I feel like it's a duty of mine to now share those tools and gems that I've gained with those who may be in a place struggling to reach that next place.
Harriet, what inspired me was you. I'm inspired by your vision. I'm inspired by your surrender to the call that's been placed on your heart to do something as powerful and transformational as this. Um, that in itself was all I needed to be inspired by to say yes to such an important and transformational
I
event.
think it's really beautiful the way that the conversations that you've been having through your podcast and through just the ways that you're serving people, when you share the vision of bringing it all together so that it's all in one space and that it can form a community, I was inspired by that. So I think it's very cool to put all different modalities together and all different aspects of healing into a couple of days of meaningful, um, hopefully some breakthrough conversations, some experiences to continue to support people in their healing. I thought it was a very good idea.
What inspired me to say yes was the fact that you said yes. I believe that, honestly, I believe that the Lord gave this to you. And when God gives us things, sometimes we don't lean into the yes. We lean into the, well, I don't know how I'm going to do this. And so the fact that you gave the yes to move forward, I feel like I can fall behind you. So that's my yes to your yes.
So I think it really actually connects to kind of the same message that your podcast and my podcast has is we have talked a lot about what has gone wrong, what has impacted people just globally. And I feel like we're in a season now where people are hungry for, we understand that stuff is broken, but how can we ascend? How can we heal? How can we be more than what we've been through? And with the lineup of speakers that you have, I'm excited that people will be entering into an experience that is focused on how you can move to the next level and be the most that you have been called to be.
Well, you asked me, right? No. No, I think separate from being excited about what God is doing in you in not only your own personal healing, but then seeing the journey that you've been taking to help others explore what it means to heal, what it means not to be stuck in whatever they've been through. It really aligns with my passion and my heart to help people learn to embrace whatever we are facing and then figure out how do we go through it. You know, we always communicate through as in plus out. So if God allows it to come to us, then he's fully aware. But there is a way for us to get through it, to be strengthened as a result of it. So when you mentioned that you were creating a space for people to be able to come together, to not only be able to share stories, but to be able to share how to work through, how to overcome, how not just to survive something, but to thrive in the midst of something. I was excited just about being in that environment. We don't have enough environments where people can be encouraged to know that you can make it through, you can thrive in the midst of whatever your experiences have been, and that healing is possible. So that's what excites me about being able to participate.
So I said yes because I really feel deep inside of me that this is a time where um, it's time to heal. It's time to heal the land. And I feel like we are the people that God needs to use to do so. And so when you asked me this and I looked up what it was about and I listened to or read that I'm not my trauma. I'm not. And so I'm like, that's who I am. I'm not who I am in the past. I'm not who I am because of my storms. I am who because of who God has called me to be. And so that's why I said yes. It's time to heal the land.
Oh, well, anything that deals with healing, heart healing, healing from trauma, those are things that I'm very passionate about. And I am a therapist by trade. I'm also a mental health coach. And so anything and experience my own levels of trauma, right? We all have that. So um anything where I can help bring awareness, bring resources, strategies, community around people who have experienced trauma and who just need that connection, need that coming together, learning more about how they can take care of themselves, and also just Harriet, your podcast, You Are Not Your Trauma, that has been going on for the past year or so, I believe. I really just love that whole concept of bringing not only professionals together, but people, just your regular everyday people, and allowing them to tell their stories. And I feel like this conference is just bringing that to in person, bringing everything that you've been working so hard to bring about in person. And I think that in person aspect is very important. So I was excited to be a part of it.